always alone, just staying inside. Could get on Zoom or maybe FaceTime all day in my bed. And what is the chance? Will I watch a whole season? Will I even wear pants? Please let the days go by. Would have been easier with you. I couldn't go out though I wanted to. Quarantine. Quarantine. Okay, hair.
It's been funny. I've seen a lot of my single friends be like, I'm gonna maybe learn how to play the guitar, or I'm gonna learn a new language or something like that. And both Kelsey and I have just been like, we just want like a half hour to shower or something. Just do anything.
Every day for quarantine. Every day. Birds are finally singing again. It's been storming here a lot. Finally dried out. So I'm gonna do one of my favorite things. Yard work, imagine that. I love cutting grass, that's what I'm about to do. So here we go. Whoop, wait. Yeah, I gotta do all the right things. That was a little embarrassing. Now I'm gonna crank it up. Nope, still not gonna crank it up. What am I doing wrong here? This is so comical, huh? I really can't figure this out right now. I got it.
Well, I've got most of my gardening done for the day. Got the patio layout to my wife's liking. And now I'm enjoying a frosty Raz Cranberry LaCroix.
This is the craziest thing in my lifetime, I think.
I was paying attention the whole time that we were in Europe. I had emailed our management and was just like, I think we should leave soon because I just don't think it's safe for anybody. And then at like 2:30 in the morning, we just get a text that says, book the first flight home.
It's sort of an odd situation. Obviously we're affected by this, and it's a scary thought, the possibility of having to cancel more shows, and there's just so much uncertainty that goes along with this pandemic.
Really hoping that we can get back to normal as a civilization as soon as possible, especially before football season.
I love quarantine, especially in the beginning. I haven't been home this long in one place probably since before we won the sing-off, and I'm not exaggerating, okay?
This has been a super stressful time. I've been very stressed out. I feel like I've gotten a bunch new gray hairs from this.
It's somewhat cyclical. There are waves of, I guess hints of depression that happen. Some days you wake up and the indefinite uncertainty weighs a little more heavily on you.
It's tough time because no one's certain about anything. So it's easy for everybody to get anxious. I'm not typically an anxious person, but I'm worried for, friends and family.
But for the most part, able to stay positive and just enjoy extra time at home with my lovely wife.
Very thankful that I'm in a position where I can be at home right now. I can be with my family. Kelsey, my wife, has been able to work through this. She works at home. She's a therapist and able to do it through Zoom and stuff like that. So
honestly, it has given me, this coronavirus experience has given me more time for introspection and just like self-evaluation than I've ever had. and I gotta say I really love it. But I feel closer to God than I ever have.
It's been really nice to be home during this time because when we're out on the road, we always just want to get back home. You know, it is a bit of a shock because you go from constantly on the move to always in a different place and just adapting to life on the road, and then suddenly you're at home and you're just going to be home for who knows for how long.
A lot of change going on in the home free world right now. And we're having to come up with new ways to record. And we're just, you know, we're like the rest of the world. I think the whole world right now is just kind of like trying to figure out how to do things differently, you know?
So we're all working remotely to get content out to you guys. So we'll be recording our music separately, we'll be recording our videos separately, all in our own homes.
Most of us have home recording setups now, as well as software that allows us to interface with Darren, and he can actually produce us from his studio in Minnesota to our closets around the country. We also typically don't get to record in our underwear, so that's been a plus.
It's a shock, but at the same time it's really good because, you know, I get to do all kind of things at home that I've always wanted to do, and that includes talking to my new friend here, Mr. Tree. Hi, say hello to Mr. Tree. Oh, hello there, everybody.
Is it still recording? I guess it is. I feel like, oh man, is this still going?
Just a normal quarantine morning. We get up and have breakfast and then an hour or so of Animal Crossing.
Perfect time for that game to come out to us.
It really is.
So we've been playing for
21 straight days.
and our islands are wonderful.
Probably the best ever.
Probably.
I go right over here, then I slip for you, and then I gotta do the return!
Yeah. Oh. Mommy got...
Oh, we have all the crazy...
That one!
You go right there!
Can you move me?
Oh.
The green one.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy's way
Thank
behind
you.
us,
I
isn't
am.
she?
I'm way
Oh, man.
behind. You're
I
trying.
can't even see her. She's so far back.
So exciting! I love swinging. Okay. Oh, it's pretty! I love it! Oh, this is exciting. Wow!
Here we go. We're gonna have to get that. That's a strong one here. Yeah! This one's not playing around.
Yeah, it's coming now.
I really want to rip it all the way out of the ground and drag it.
Yeah.
That was it. That ain't country. I don't know what is.
Staying at home this whole time is kind of crazy. It kind of wears on you, and so you just got to keep yourself busy as much as you can. I've been trying to stay active with a lot of hobbies at home, and I get kind of obsessive over hobbies. You can kind of see here, I'm just way into magic cards right now. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that it's giving me something to do. Bad is in that they can start to add up a lot of money when you spend so much on cards. But it is what it is. You know, we all got to figure out what we're gonna do during this time.
So this is the first time I've ever tried to fry fish that I caught today on my own. This is the first time I've done it, and I'm just kind of winging it. You know, I looked at like 17 different recipes and all the different ways and orders you batter your fish, but I mean, if I do say so myself, I think that's a fine looking couple pieces of fish there. Got some fillets as well.
One thing that I've noticed about being home all the time and being so close to my refrigerator is that I'm eating a lot. Gotta quit that, because I had been losing some weight, not anymore. So got to figure that out soon.
I'm probably eating a little bit better than I normally do. I'm certainly saving some money in that regard because, as many of you know, I'm a foodie, a food enthusiast, and I went out to eat way more than I should have. So just cooking all the meals at home has been good for my diet.
Once every week or two, we run out of our kind of perishables and we're back to noodles and whatever meat's left. So we're at that stage right now. Gotta make do with what you got. And what we got is linguine. This is half of it. We're having an impasta lips.
Corona.
Stay back. Home fries, hang in there. We are currently working our butts off as hard as we can under the circumstances to get you guys some content, and hopefully you understand it's not going to be the same type of content. I think you guys all would know and understand that. But the day that we're able to safely get out there and do our thing again, you know we will, and we'll see you soon.
Sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John are running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees, and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day. Memories are made up of moments like this, the choices we make and the chances we miss. One day the memories are all that there is. Memories are made up of moments like this, like choices we make and the chances we miss. One day the
Thank y'all so much for watching this, and a special thanks to Ruth and Vivica for your generous support of our Home Away from Home channel. Stay tuned for more, y'all.